It's us. All right, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome, welcome. It's a live options class. Patricia, welcome aboard. One of the perks of becoming a member is a shout out. Thanks for joining in here, Patricia. Patricia, let me tell you how this works, right? You join a member, you get perks. I do have a live coaching class going on. There is a level that comes with live coaching. Okay? And so the live coaching, we have members in here right now, and we teach. We go over the rules with them. We help them. We hold by the hand, right? The live coaching is holding somebody by the hand. Okay? As a member, you get access to the videos. So enjoy it, private live streams, all sorts of stuff. But if you like what you see and eventually you're like, damn, I need to take it to the next level, then I have my Options Elite class, right? My Options Elite Masterclass in the description of every video. It's great. Okay, that's always available. And then if you get the Options Elite class and you need, more accountability, coaching, that's where the coaching comes in board, right? But becoming a member, you'll get access to certain things. So anyway, now I'm going to get into class. What's going on, Andy, Brandon, Dr. Al, Jason, Jeff, John, Marky Mark and a Funky Bunch, and T Money? Let's do some options. Happy Friday. Let's take a look at what's going on, and let's see if we can capitalize on anything. So here we go. Market right now is up 14. It's just grinding. We just got done in the day trading futures room, S&P. Luckily, we didn't lose not one penny. So that's good. That's good. Here we go. Let's pull out our sheet. You guys know, inside of the course, this coaching is to help you accelerate your learning, right? So you buy the course. Every one of y'all in here has the course. So there's a lot of videos. There's a lot of lessons. So this coaching is for me to help you fast track, right? Help you fast track what you're learning inside the course. So today, so if you have any questions, type them in either our WhatsApp private group that goes with the course or our WebEx private chat, which goes with the live coaching. All right? It's one of the things. Here we go. Let's make some good decisions. So Friday, September 27th. Now this is our sheet inside the course. You can get it. Just download it, right? It's right there. You just download it. It's for you. I got this fucking sheet's massive. All right. If you guys got any stocks, type them in our private WebEx and we'll take a look at them. Okay, so let's start off with our game plan. We're going to go right to work. So our game plan. Not our game plan, our posture. What the hell am I talking about? See, I'm all whacked. Posture. So we're going to take a look at our short-term, long-term, and intermediate posture. So long-term posture. And again, if you have any questions on this, in the coaching, right? Ask the question. Ask the question. Long-term posture, bullish. Intermediate posture, bullish. Short-term posture is bullish. So, right, we have video lessons on how to calculate posture, why it's important. If y'all in here have any questions on that, type it in. I know y'all been here a while, but that's it, okay? Bullish, bullish, bullish. So now let's focus on our game plan. And again, always want to reiterate that I've been trading now I started trading February 2007. What's that? A little bit like 17 years and a half. I started with stocks, and then I progressed to basic options, and then a technical analysis, advanced options, advanced fundamental analysis, all that. But I had a full-time job. So and again, I know y'all know it here, but I always want to stress this. Swing trading options on the daily time frame. That's what we do. Bigger time frame. It's less noisy. You can do this in less than 1 hour a day. You can be a full-time trader. Where's my book? Right? I wrote the book. Why do you think my book that I wrote is available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble? It's called Trading Part-Time. It's not that you make part-time money. You could. I mean, you make whatever, you want to make. But it's part-time because I don't think anybody here would consider working 1 hour a day as full-time. That's what I'm talking about. Okay? You can do this in less than 1 hour a day. You do your routine. You can become a full-time trader in less than an hour a day, and you can do it with a full-time job. I teach people how to do that. That's what I did for the longest time. Now, let's go to our game plan. So let's pull over the sheet, and let's talk about what's our game plan. Look at that market doing nothing. All right, here we go. Near-term blue line angled up. So I'm writing on our sheet, right? Near-term blue line angled up. It's above 50. So one of the things I do want to mention is whenever you get the market like that, this becomes very hard to trade. Are y'all noticing? Why? Because it's not pulling back. Professional traders, my mentors who traded 30, 40, 50 years, they would say to us, they hated these market conditions. Hated it. I never really understood why. I'm like, well, the market's going up. Why would you hate it? Because it's not pulling back. It's not giving you an opportunity to get in the trade. So if you're finding it a little difficult, any one of you in the room, we got quite a few of you, it's okay. It's okay. It's what it's about, right? That's why we take advantage when we're supposed to, because we just don't know when the next opportunity is going to come. All right, blue line is angled up. It's above the 50. Green line is still bullish strong. So somebody tell me in our private WebEx, and again, I know you know this, but let's just get the blood flowing. What is the higher probability trade today? Okay, what is the higher probability? Y'all know that, so I'm just going to keep rolling. Yep, thanks, Andy. Obviously, it's breakouts, right? Bullish breakouts. So if you're a breakout trader, make sure you download the breakout trading plan. I give away all my trading plans for anybody who buys the course. And it is a freaking, it's a winner. Make sure you get it. All right, so that's the higher probability. The lower probability are bounce setups, right? Squeeze, green to black, flags, all that good stuff. Now, nuance, same as before. Even though, look at that blue line. Well, yeah, that blue line. So yesterday, the higher probability trade was also breakouts, which it is again today. Bounce setups are lower probability. Bearish setups are lower probability. But if that blue line crosses back below 50, then we switch, right? So let's do this. Let me cut this out. We do the same thing every day, right? That's in order to do this full-time, part-time, whatever. You need to be very consistent. Okay, there's tons of videos inside the course on that. To be consistent. You cannot make consistent money trading unless you have a process. Practice like a ninja, Andy said. Absolutely, muscle memory. I can do this shit in my sleep, right? But I teach it every day because my responsibility is, number one, to trade. That's all I do. And two, teach whoever wants to listen. Period. If you don't want to listen, then F off, man. I really don't care. Not you guys. You're all here. Y'all want to listen. All right. So let's do this. Let's do this. We are going to go here. Let me tell my friend that I'll reach out to him in a minute. I'm in class. Hey, brother, what's up? Awesome, awesome. I'm in class right now. I'll hit you up as soon as I'm done. But that's great, bro. All right. So we're going to copy this. Y'all know we have the Q&A group. This person left. You know, this person reached out to me, right? And they were like, well, I was in your stuff before. Can't you just give me all this stuff for free? And I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm not going to get shit to you free. What the fuck's wrong with people, right? I mean, I'm fucking spending all my time trying to help, and people are like, not y'all. Well, can't you just give me all that stuff? Fuck off, dude. So I'm like, I even told her, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. She got mad, she left. I mean, fuck it, I don't care. Right? I'm not here, man. I mean, at the end of the day, this is my time, man. That's bullshit. Right? Fuck. All right. Now let's go here. Post it in that room. So we got 2, right? Post it in there. Now, right here. Oops, what the hell? I don't know what I just did. Did I just do something wrong? Okay, cool. Sorry. So now this is we're going to post in the options room, right? So that I'm going to post that in the options room. So the higher, again, we're just kind of getting set up for today. I'm posting this in all our private groups, Q&A group, options group. Options group, what's set up? Bullish breakout setups. That's the higher probability. What strategy? Okay. Remember, again, just keep going through. The market moves in 5 directions, right? 5 directions. So I think module 2 or 3 talks about that. We are in this quadrant. We're expecting the market to continue to go to a high. When that happens, you know what? We change what we do, right? Because again, you can buy call options, you can buy puts, you can buy spreads. I mean, what do you do, right? Debit spreads, credit spreads. What do you do? Y'all know exactly what to do. And I'm posting it in our group right now. If you have any questions, let me know. Posting that in our thing. If you don't know, just type in our WebEx, right? We're good. All right. Now, let me post that nuance. Where was that nuance at? Right there. I only post this in the option room, right? Nuance. There you go. That way, everybody, every day, we're on the same page. Okay, cool. Again, this is our housekeeper, right? Normally, when you're by yourself, you ain't got to do this. We're going through, we already finished number 1, and now we're just going through number 2, right? That's all we're doing right now. Let me tell everybody, if you have any stocks to look at, please post them here in the group so we all can benefit. All right, cool. There you go. So now we're on to number 3. Does anybody have any trades that they are in right now that they want to, or that we can look at? I'm in no trades. I've already cashed out. I'm 3 for my last 3. So is anybody in SYF? All right, there you go. Thanks, Andy. Anybody else in any trades? Let's go look at them. This is where you focus on managing your stuff, right? Let me just type on our chat. All right, another one. All right, thanks. See, I like this. We help each other out, right? Here we go. Let's start, and again, I'm in no trades, right? So let's start off with SYF. Sync, oh my God. See, Andy, we were talking about those low probability trades, right? And we're like, oh, no, I gotta not. I told you, you win on those too. You lose and you win. That's just the way it goes. Yeah, 7 for 9. It's like that movie, The Count of Monte Cristo, where he says, oh, go. Bam, 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 I'll knock him off. How is that a bad thing? 7 for 9, how is that a bad thing, right? The problem is most traders, all they remember are the trades they lose. They forget about the trades they win. 7 for 9, almost everybody on planet Earth who's trading would love to be 7 for 9. Exactly, Satara. Exactly, Jason. Satara, why is that a bad thing, right? So my point is, Andy, that's money. The low probability trades are still better than like 99% of the people trying to trade options. Like, period. Beautiful trade. You are about to hit the zone. Actually, you hit the zone. Yeah, dude, we watched that again the other day, dude. It was freaking nice. Love it. So, Andy, what you gonna do? Order in at 50%. There you go. Also, you said zone to zone, right? You're in that upper zone, 10% away. So if you just decided to take profit, it would be okay because it is in the upper zone and you have a strong candle. Oh yeah, you're waiting for your time. There you go. If it's in that upper zone at your time, follow the plan. Take the money and run. Kava, okay. Beautiful trade. Low probability, but those low probabilities can be money. There you go. Way to go. IP, John, my man. International paper. Look at John. You're in the upper zone. You're deep in the upper zone. 97.8. Same concept. Low probability. Adjust what you do. More of a shorter term pop, right? Support, resistance. Support, resistance. You're in the upper zone. I don't know what your profit is, but if you decided, if your rule said zone to zone, get the hell out. Whenever it's your time, get the hell out. Take your money and just, that's it. That's it. It doesn't matter if it made much. This bad boy is 97.8. It might pause on you. Well done. Good one, man. We looked at that. All these we looked at because we should all be on the same page. Now, I notice y'all aren't posting a lot in the group. You know, remember what we said? We got to help each other out. Things pop up on the watch list. Post them in the group. Come on, man. We all have the same stuff. Kava. I'm going to look at on the daily time frame, right? That's what I trade. So that right there, that is a bias up bull flag. Absolutely. And if I take my Fibonacci from this low right here, okay, you know what? We held the 78.6. So it's still clean. So this is a bias up. That's step one, right? Bias up, flag, clean. Now you put in your at the gates if you're willing to trade it. Do you have an entry yet? I don't. If you're in this trade, manage it according to your plan, right? You know our rules. Manage it accordingly. But this is Kava Group. I love the setup. I love the flag. All right, nicely done, man. CrowdStrike. Entry. Okay, let's. What's the bias? Up. What's the setup? Flag. Is it clean? Yes. What's the last piece? Goes in your at the gates, right? Oh, no. Last piece. Is it high or low probability? Low. Doesn't mean you can't take it, right? Yeah. So bias up, check. Bull flag, check. Clean, check. You have to determine every day based on the information you're learning. Is it high or low? You nailed it. Is it low? Doesn't mean it won't work, right? We just saw several that worked. This is giving you a conservative entry into the bull flag right now. Right now. We have aggressive entry, conservative. There you go. Well done. That's a beauty. But it's expensive. All right. Let's see here. So if I was going to trade this, again, we can do calls or spreads, right? Let's look out here at the 49 days. Whoa, that's $10. Can't do that. $5. Shit. It would be this one right here. It would be this one. Right click, buy vertical. You sell the 285. Yeah, 21 days kind of sucks. I know. Sell the 285. I mean, here's what I look at the spread, right? That's 20 cents. Pretty much. Cut it in half, which is 10. You know the most you're willing to pay is $1.25. Knock off 10 cents. If you're going to try to get filled on this one, which like you said, kind of sucks with only 21 days, that's exactly the order I would put in right there. It's too expensive to buy a call. Yeah. I would put that order in the queue and I would just let it sit there. Hey, you're welcome. That's how I do it. I look at this spread, and if it's over 10 cents, that's when I just divide it by 2. I go to what the most I would pay, and then I minus the 10 cents. If you have any questions on that, you just hit me up, right? All right. Good job. Let's move on. So that was that. So let's start going through some watch lists. Go through our at the gates. We're going to kind of move pretty quick now. If you have any questions, obviously, oh, both of those are on our at the gates. That's why y'all did it. I like it. Oh, yeah. Look what I posted yesterday, too. These were my favorite intermediate. So I'm going to go look at, we already looked at crowd, AFRMSO. I post this in the group Monday through Thursday. These are the first ones I would go look at. So I would go look right now at, we already looked at crowd. That's a beauty. Let's go look at AFRM. That is not an entry, right? Y'all see that? That's an aggressive entry, but I would encourage y'all not to take the aggressive entry on a low probability flag. It's tempting, but I would leave it on my watch list. It still looks good. SO. SO is a green to black getting in. Okay, so SO I put on late in the day. There you go. Bias up, flag, and I'm going to say it's clean. You did make a higher high. It did pull back. We held the level. Conservative entry right now into a low probability flag. There you go. There you go. SO. So I'm going to highlight those. Crowd we looked at, and then that one. Let's go look at the rest. Comcast. Oh my gosh. What a rocket ship. So that, I was looking for that to pull back, but that little bastard never did. So that, I'm going to remove it from our list because it's going up too high. CVNA. Is that the one we looked at a minute ago? Yeah. Oh, this is CVNA. I think we looked a minute ago at CAVA. All right, so I'm going to take this off my list from right now because we're back above the 50. And if it goes back below the 50, I'll re-add it. eBay. Beauty. Leave it on the list, right? This is watch list management. There it is, SFY. Holy, yeah, that's, again, we should all be taking the same type of trades. This was on our list. We looked at it yesterday. I didn't pull the trigger. Andy did, and he's smoking it. Smoking it. Well done. Now I got to remove it from my list because it's just going to torture me. Uber. I like Uber. I'm going to leave Uber on the list. Walmart. I like Walmart. I'm going to leave Walmart on the list. Everybody good what we're doing, right? This is at the gates watch list management. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Let's go to our non-correlated. Again, if you don't have this list and you want it, and you're in the live coaching, or you got the course, which I'll do, just let me know, right? Coinbase, you little shiza. All right, let's go. Boom, Coinbase. Coinbase is now no bias, right? Coinbase is no bias. EEM, bias up, no setup. I'm going to go fast, guys. Bias down, squeeze. So this is a daily downtrending squeeze. Bias up, no setup. No setup. We search for setups, right? See the setup. Go through your checklist. Put it in your at the gates. GDX. Oh, there we go. What do y'all see here? I see a nice bias up bull flag. That one is a thing of beauty. So it tells me gold might be doing the same thing. Yep, gold's a bias up bull flag also. All right. Real estate. I'm glad I got out of that one the other day for a 14-cent profit because it's been going down ever since. So I'm just going to erase all the drawings because now it's not clean, right? So you might say, oh, it's a conservative entry. It doesn't matter because look at the setup. You got lower highs and lower lows. It's not a flag anymore, guys. It's taking it deep though, right? Silver. You know, silver's starting to roll over. Once it crosses the 50, I think I'll put it on my flag list. Buys down. Green to black. There you go. USO. Giving you a green to black setup. Buys down, green to black, right? Make sure you got the trading plan that's available if you trade green to blacks. This is still that downtrending squeeze, right? EUP. Home builders. Oh my gosh. You freaking. What's going on here in home builders? Breakout setup. Home builders. Bias up. Beautiful breakout setup. Absolutely beautiful. Energy. Bias down, green to black. I just noticed something. Bias down, green to black. XOP. Bias down. What do y'all see here? Energy and oil. We have permission to go look at our energy stocks. That's been a while. Let's go look at our top holdings right there. So now today we have permission to look at our energy stocks. So which ones am I going to focus on? I'm going to focus on those that are biased down, right? Energy's biased down. Oil's biased down. So all the ones that are biased up, this is important. You don't trade. You aren't going to fight both oil and energy. You're not going to fight it. Go with it. Right? So here we go. COP. No setup. No bias. No bias. No. MPC. Bias down. Black squeeze, right? Beautiful. A black squeeze to the downside. Oxy. Look at you, Oxy. Lower low. Starting to hook up. Next week we might have a bear flag, but I'm going to wait. No setup. No setup. It's not a bear flag because it's a higher low. Squeeze. Another beautiful, beautiful bias down black squeeze, right? Stacked moving averages to the downside. So if you trade squeeze trades, this needs to go in your at the gates because you're correlating it with the other two. So this is in line. So it's a high probability. This is a high probability black squeeze. And of course, we already looked at the energy sector, green to black. Does that make sense? We're not going to look at ExxonMobil. So we just ran through our top holdings and we identified a couple of high probability squeeze trades, right? I mean, look at that beauty, right? Coming down, consolidating in that squeeze. There you go. What more do you want, right? Follow your squeeze trading plan rules. All right, now let's go to Andy. Andy bias up and Andy bias down. There we go. Let's see what we got. Let's give it a couple seconds. We're also going to look at our bias up early flat. Y'all have these scans. I think every one of you has the exact same scan. Exact. This one's been popping up all week, right? So we've already looked at crowd. We already looked at SO. And Andy, your scan is working like perfect because those are entries. V and Q. Check this out. V and Q. Here's a low. Here's a high. Here's a high. Here's a low. lower high, lower low. No setup. You got me? You feel me? So we don't care. But yes, the scan is working perfectly. But we don't care about entry right unless we have a setup. But these two are money, and we've already went over those because they're also in our at the gates. Let's go see if we have any here. Oh, shit. Look, we got some new ones. So one of the things that we talk about with our bias up flag, it may not be a real flag. We still go look at it, right? No matter what, we go look at it. We know it's bias up. Is that a flag? Well, let's dissect it. Here's a low. Here's a high. Here's a high. And right now we have an equal low. So somebody tell me in chat, is that, what's the setup? What we know it's bias up. What is CMG right now? Setup. Andy said no setup. Yeah, it's no setup. No setup, no trade. All right. Zilla. Oh, this one is interesting. Let's take a deeper dive. So y'all make sure y'all look right here. Somebody tell me in chat, what's the setup on Zilla Group? Let's see how good you are. What's the setup on Zilla Group? Let's see. This is really going to separate. You nailed it, brother. You nailed it. Look what Andy typed. If you don't know, you nailed it. This on the surface looks like a flag. But when you go under the hood, you got a high, you got a low, you got a high, and right now you got an equal low. That's a lower high and an equal low right now. No setup. You nailed it. You've got to be able to see that. If you master what we're talking about, you will never have a losing year. I mean, come on. I mean, yeah, we all used to. Andy he used to miss those. We all used to miss those. That's why I came up with the mechanical process to where nobody should miss it. There's no negotiation. It is what it is. I developed the mechanical rules so you stop missing it. We're looking at the same information, right? I mean, Andy, you're taking low probability trades. You're like 7 for 9. Back in the days, would you ever have been 7 for 9? Be honest. And these are low probability. Yeah, he said no way. And that's a low probability. That's why for the year, guys, for the year, you ready for this? And we're talking about through almost September. This is my win ratio, not P&L. Win ratio for the year. 95.2, basically through 9 months. Are you fucking kidding me? This is the best win ratio I've ever had. Ever. You know why? Because we are zoned in like freaking laser beams. You know I only take high probability. I don't take as many trades. But, I mean, come on, dude. What else can you say about that? All right. That's it. Let's go look at our bias down. So throughout the day, remember, you guys know that basically from 10 o'clock, well, yeah. So my time slot is 11 to 12. But since we come in here early, I have changed it to where it's 10 to 12. That's my first time slot. So I do my all the stuff, right? I'm looking through, I leave these scans up, everything that we talk about. From 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock, I don't look at any option trades. Nothing. I close all windows. All windows. I don't do nothing. I don't take new trades. I don't add anything to nothing. From 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock is the last hour of the day. I usually get home around 2:15. So by 2:30 is usually, but again, this is my window. What do? I open back up and I look to see if we have anything new and if I have any entries. If I was in a trade, I would also manage the trade. So my point is, I'm not staring at the screen all day. And you miss stuff. But I've decided, you know, I mean, you're going to miss stuff all the time. Don't miss yours, right? Don't miss yours. For those of you that are watching me doing a lot of crypto stuff, look at this breakout. You tell me. Broke out here. Bam! That's what I do in crypto. That's why I slayed the dragon. But look at that. Anyway, you guys get the point. If you have any questions on it, let me know. All right. I'm going to fly through these, my friends, okay? We're just going to identify setups, and we're going to go fast. I'm not messing around. If you have any questions, what you got to do is you type in the symbol in our WebEx, and you type in the question. If not, I'm a rocket ship. Apple. Black squeeze. Right, these are all bias up, so I don't need to say bias up, right? But this is a black squeeze. Now, in our WhatsApp group, I will not post low probability trades unless they're low probability flags. So I will not be posting this in our group. I will only post the high probability, the non-correlated, and the flags. AEP, green to black. Green to black. AI, C3, black squeeze. Black squeeze. AMD, no setup, but if it pulls back another day, that's going to be a flag. BABA, we call that rocket ship, no setup. Best Buy, breakout in a green to black. So Best Buy, and I haven't posted that, so I'm going to write that down on my sheet of paper, and I'm going to post it in our group later. So this is a breakout setup. BTU, broke out a couple of days ago. It does what breakouts, that's what they do. This, no setup, but a couple of days of pulling back, or even one more day, we'll get a flag. Chewy, you still in, Chewy? Are you still in, fucking Chewy? No, okay. Now it goes up, right? You dirty rat. No setup. It just didn't move, right? Look at that. Yeah, we already looked at that. That's a black squeeze, right? But that's too high. But it's a black squeeze, right? Red fire black. Orange fired red. Red fire black. Black's probably going to fire to the green. Cisco, no setup. Dash. You know what? That's a nice flag. That is a beautiful bull flag. So again, I'm making notes, right? I'm making notes. All right, that's good. Let's keep going. DD, holy crap. DuPont, straight up. eBay, we already saw that. That's a flag. FDX is no bias, so we're going to skip. We already looked at GDX. We already looked at GLD, right? Yeah, I haven't added them. I'm supposed to add them to my list. When you get done going through each watch list, you're supposed to add them to your list. So my bad. I forgot to add them to my at the gates. There you go. Add them to your at the gates. GDX, GLD. I'm going to wait on Dash until I'm done going through this list. HP. Okay. Look at you. I don't like the gap, but it doesn't matter what I like. That's a flag. HPQ. Right? Is that Hewlett Packard or what? HPQ. That's a bull flag. Yeah, gap down, but to be honest with you, so what? It's still valid. Nordstrom. Ooh, shit. Orange squeeze. Bullish stack moving averages. There you go. MDT. Squeeze. Beautiful uptrend. There you go. Facebook. Now, honestly, I don't like this. No setup. MGM. Uh-oh, look at you. Breakout setup. We're approaching the breakout setup. MGM breakout. All right. Marvell Technology. Squeeze. Uptrending stock. Stacked moving averages. ATR looks good. Bullish divergence on the Forecast Pro. There you go. Norwegian. Actually, that's wild. You know, that is technically a high. Right there. Y'all see it? Wait. Actually, yeah, it is. That's wild. That's a breakout. NCLH breakout. Wise up breakout. Oracle, no setup. Pan American Silver. Let me take a look at this deeper here. That never went below 50. That's a bull flag. PAAS. Bias up, low probability flag. All right. Palantir, no setup. Starbucks, breakout setup. Shopify. Nothing. We've already looked at silver. Uber. Oh, yeah. Damn. That's a bull flag. Oh, that's already on our list. Okay, it's right here. I like it. VTR, green to black. First black dot, green to black. I did that a couple years ago for the whole year. That trading plan or whatever ran an 86% win ratio for the year. Green to black. Got a lot of videos in there. If that's a setup you like that you want to learn, go watch the videos, download the trading plan, come in here and ask questions. That's the process. WDC, squeeze is firing. I'm going to probably put it in a flag in a little bit, let it pull back another day. I already looked at Walmart. That's a flag. Win, holy crap. These casinos, how the hell are these casinos going up so much? People ain't got no damn money. Actually, people probably had it. They're at the casinos just drinking away their problems. That's what they're doing. Fucking at the casinos, just drinking away their fucking problems. No setup. We already looked at that. And I'm not going to look. Check this out. What do y'all notice? ExxonMobil's bias up. Do y'all remember what energy and what oil is? They're biased down. So we don't look at it. That's a subtle little nuance. Right? So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to my at the gates. And I'm going to type dash. I'm going to type HPQ and PAAS. You want to know how we have 50%? I mean, 50%, 95% win ratio? Right here. There you go. So we have taken every stock basically that exists that's optionable, and we have narrowed it down to the best of the best, at least from my criteria. There you go. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to unmark this. I'm going to show you. Unmark this. Unmark this. I'm going to mark GDX, and I'm going to mark GLD. Okay, I'm just right-click, and you mark it. Okay, so why did I mark GDX and GLD? Why do you think I marked GDX and GLD? Why do you think I did that? Yep, they're non-correlated with the market, which makes them high probability. So I marked the high probability flags. So I know those other ones are low probability. Again, Andy's 7 for 9. Don't mean they don't work. I'm 7 for 9. Shit. How many people are that? But I only trade high right now. I'm only doing high probability. So I'm willing to trade GDX and gold if it gives me an entry today. And I'll do it. I'll take the aggressive shot today if it presents itself. If not, I'll wait. Every other thing I leave on the list. Why do I leave it on the list? I leave it on the list because things can change drastically throughout the day, right? Every one of those low probability trades, we've already posted the nuance. They can become high probability in the afternoon. So when I come back to the computer in my time zone, what do you think the first thing I do? When I sit down for my afternoon management, what do you think is the very first thing that I do? See what you got. Type in chat. What do you think? Very first thing I do. Let's see. I'm going to give a couple minutes. Get some water. If you don't know, put a question mark. This is how you should, I'm telling you, because this is how you should be doing it. First thing. Nope. First thing, good, but great. Thank you for answering. First thing I do is I go to the SPX and I see what the market's doing. So that'll tell me if, well, actually, Andy, let me backtrack. You are correct. I'm not in any trade right now, so my brain didn't process what you said. Look what Andy typed. Yes. If you're right. If I'm in any trade, that is exactly what I do first. You're right. Because I'm in no trades, again, my brain wasn't processed. So the first thing in the afternoon would be exactly what Andy typed. If I'm in any trades, you nailed it. Absolutely. Second thing, I go here because I want to see if anything in my at the gates has changed from low probability to high probability, right? Because what if this changes? Then that activates everything. So the first thing I would do is I would come back, sit down, look at the trades that I'm in, see if I need to get out or get whatever, manage it. Second thing is I pull up the market. I determine what's still the high or low probability for the day. Then I go to my list and I trade accordingly. You nailed it. And I have this scan, this scan, this scan, and this scan. I pull it up and I look to see if there's anything new on the list. And then if there is, I go look at the chart. And if it's good, I put it in here. And if I have an entry, I take it, right? I mean, that's all I do every day. Y'all don't see my afternoon routine because I do it not on camera, right? But I'm telling you what I do. All right, telling you what I do. And then I do a market recap, usually on YouTube. Right? I call it my crypto and stock market recap, where I just look to see if there's any high flyers, right? But I'm also managing it, but not telling people like what I'm managing, right? I'm not gonna tell them. I don't need to. I can just look at it in 3 seconds and like, no. All right, so the market is flat, spinning top. What new, right? Has done nothing. Does anybody have any final thoughts, final questions? We did our process for the day. You know, again, you guys can do this full time for a living. Absolutely no problem. You just be consistent, be a robot. what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kill this. Hang tight for those of you that are here still in the private WebEx. Hang tight. All right, so yeah.